TRDSC? What does that mean? Well, that means Toyota Racing Development Supercharged. That's right, bought a supercharger. Just got put on a car yet. V6 automatic XLE 2000. Now say hello. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. Hi. Much better. Say hello to my 1999 LE V6 5-speed. A twin to that one. Only difference is it's black and it's got the RS3000 security system where mine does not. Everything else is exactly the same. Leather seats, manual, fog lights, 5-spoke rims, even has the black pearl emblems, which are very rare and very nice. These ones aren't in too bad of a shape. They do have a little bit of paint fading on them. On the front you can definitely tell. I'll show you when I walk around. Anyways, picked this up in Painesville, Ohio. Yeah, check that out. Right there, she's even got a towing hitch. I used it last night to lift up the car. It held its own. This car may be rusty, but she's really not as rusty as the green V6 5-speed. And very nice, clean car. Picked it up for $550. The driver, the previous owner, said that the brakes quit working. I knew immediately it was probably brake lines or a master cylinder. So I said, hey, I know you're asking $600. Would you take $550 or $500? And he said he'd do $550. So I sent him the money online, and then within a matter of a few days later, my wife followed me up and we brought it home, and I drove it home 100 miles without brakes. Used the transmission to slow me down. Boy, was that interesting. As you can see right there, like I said, this front emblem has definitely seen better days. But it used to have fog lights, no longer has fog lights, but it's got the wiring for it if you open up the hood and look at it, and it's got the switch on the inside. It's got a newer headlight on the passenger side. The driver's side headlight is foggy, and as you can see, the bumper is definitely shiny, so it's a replacement of a bumper. Had to have had some sort of incident, but I just put new pads on. Not done with the brake job. I need new rotors, as I had found out as I tore into it. But I'm actually donating this car to a very good friend, and we'll reveal that later on as the months come by. I gotta fix the fuel leak. Not the fuel leak. I gotta fix the brake line leak. It's right on the unibody frame, tucked up in there. I'll put a Snapchat video up. Oh wow. Nest again. Silly spiders. Anyways, I'll go and give you a little inside tour real quick. I'm going to do another video on how to program the VIP RS3000 security system, because I do have a bunch of the remotes. Whenever I go to the junkyard and see them sitting in cars, I snag them up. Anyways, like I said, same thing. Got your lumbar support, manual, recline, and then you can raise or lower it. I apologize for the greasy floor mat here. So I was working on the car. The shop had oil all over the floor, and that's from the farm that I used to work on. I'm very good friends with my ex-boss farmer. He now does post pounders. He makes post pounders out of jackhammers, and there was oil from the post pounders on the floor, and I sadly trapped it in. Should have did something to cover that up, but we'll clean it up once. Definitely a 99 model. 1999 was the only year to have this style radio. Another cool feature is 1999 is the only year to have that use with. 98 and 97 did not have that. And there she is in her pride and joy. Rolling a little bit. There, no longer rolling. We'll give her a startup for you. Check this out. Here's something cool. I don't even need to step on the clutch because I know where the starter switch is. I'll show you. I got the key turned right here. Here goes nothing. Alright, you heard it. Now without the clutch. That's a Camry freak for you. 261 147. I can tell you what we got. As you know me, I like to take the thing out so I can't accidentally reset it. Okay, put 138 miles on since we filled up with gas. Nope, I lied. We put 138 miles on since we brought it home. 70 miles since this full tank. Very nice and quiet. Living in Painesville, they had to make sure that they would pass the smog, so there's no check engine light, but there is an ABS light. I wonder if that had something to do with the brake leak. Brake light's on obviously because the brake fluid reservoir is low. Like I said, RS3000, and we do have the fog lights. I don't know how well you can see. It does light up. Probably show you at nighttime. But air conditioning works. It's pretty cold. It's not bad. Probably could take a little bit more. I gotta check it yet. Moonroof works. Like I said, this thing is pretty much an identical twin to that car right there in front of me. I did vacuum out the car yesterday, so she looks very clean. Nice and quiet. Wish that one was a little bit more quiet, but I got an exhaust leak around the Y pipe. And as you can see, she's got plenty of sludge on it. It's expected. She's missing the V6 cover. Have to go snag one. And everything appears to be original. No damage anywhere. Got a reconditioned Bulldog battery here out of Willoughby, Ohio. And plenty of leaves sitting around. This car sat for a while, I imagine. But it's not a bad car. Sorry for the sunlight messing with everything. It's hard to see everything. Well, we got a V. And if you look right here, even got a replacement starter. The reservoir's dirty for the coolant and the power steering. And can't even tell when the timing belt was done last, so it wouldn't hurt to do it again. But she's a very good, quiet car. Dropped it, guys. Sorry, at least it didn't end the video. Well, might help if I unlock it. All the windows work except for the passenger rear. As you can see right there, they've got door stoppers to hold the window up. I think the you get a whole new wiper motor assembly with the linkages, because the motor runs, but it's just not connected to the window. But nice leather seats, no rips or tears in the back, lightly used. Here's the passenger side, very nice and clean, not too shabby. She cleaned up pretty good with a vacuum. There's the brakes that I had right here, focus for you, and came with the car. Didn't even have to buy them. Will have to buy me some rotors though. Man, I'm getting shitty on my videos, I'm sorry. Alright. Very nice, very clean. She cleaned up alright. I'm happy with it. Wish all my cars were as clean as this. No stains, no grease, none of that stuff. Take it to a detailer, pay $200-300, get them to shampoo the carpet. Really do it good. like I was saying, she does have rust, but she's not as far gone as the green one or the Cleveland Camry. So I'll pop the trunk, and then that should probably be it. Vacuumed out the trunk as well. She's not all dirty. She doesn't have a spare. Doesn't have a tire iron, but she does have the jack and the jack handle to crank the jack up. This quarter panel part here is pretty doggone rusty. They had water leakage get in there, so that's a shame. You just can't save them all. Oh, come on. Let's try this again. Alright. This whole thing's waterlogged. It's dried up, but it's been absorbed with water and whatnot. Now the jack over here on this side, it's in there pretty good. I can't even twist it off. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver or a plier because I can't even twist it to loosen it up to take it out. So you better not be caught with a flat tire in this car yet. Because like I said, there's no lug nut tire iron to break the lug nuts loose. And there's no spare to even begin with. I'll show you the center anyways. It's got an extra set of lug nuts, which I'm not sure what's up with that, but it is what it is. Alright. I vacuumed out even the spare well, vacuumed up what I could. There's the lug nut, and then there's some more yet. Yeah, you got a full 5 set of lug nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Toyota thing broke. Might as well throw that away. Other than that, she's not too shabby. Like I said, there's the cranker for the jack, but the other devices are not with us. Tried to vacuum it out as good as I could. Ain't the greatest, but it will do. And your typical trunk rust check. Trunk is rusty. That's one thing I hate about Ohio is come wintertime, they like to blow holes in your ship. Not shit, but ship. Quit blowing holes in my ship. Arrgh. Anyways, there's the tour of it. Gonna do all brakes, front and back, rotors, pads, shoes, and make it so this thing can stop on a dime, give change for a nickel. Gonna go ahead and for $400 have my mechanic do the brake lines from the master cylinder to each wheel, have them replace the fuel lines as well, and then this car is going to go to New York for some very special New York friends of mine. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.